Hi, I'm Dan McGookey. This video is called Wells Fargo Executive Gets Rich While Homeowners Suffer. It's two stories actually. The story of a Wells Fargo employee who headed up the division within Wells Fargo that actually was cheating many people and had gotten fined millions of dollars by the government for doing it, for opening false accounts in customers' names when the customers hadn't even authorized those accounts. And then it was sending the customers an invoice for up to $50 for opening an account the accounts or the customers didn't authorize. The executive just recently, who is in charge of this division that was committing fraud, recently announced her retirement at the end of the year. And what made the news was that she is getting a $125 million bonus for leaving the company. Contrast that story with the story of a recent homeowner that we represent, who was just recently denied a loan modification. His efforts to start the loan modification process began almost a year and a half ago, and when Wells Fargo told him to sign all kinds of paperwork to get the modification. That process has been going on for well over a year, and just a few months ago, Wells Fargo reported back that the client did not qualify for a loan modification. Why? Because it said he had already reached his limit of permissible loan modifications. Now, this is a fact that Wells Fargo knew right from the beginning over a year ago, and that made a huge difference. For one thing, our client, it's cost him a lot of money going through this process, but even more importantly, he's lost valuable time where he could have gone down another path and resolved his issue. Instead, he has played this game, unfortunately, unwittingly, that Wells Fargo has led him along to play. So fortunately for our client, there is recourse in the way of federal legislation which allows a lawsuit against Wells Fargo for damages in this kind of a situation. And we will write a letter asking Wells Fargo to reverse its conduct, but if it doesn't, then a lawsuit could be coming. Hopefully not. But it is a tale of two cities, you might say, in the sense of how the double standard applies to an employee who was mixed up in a very controversial situation with Wells Fargo and is getting rewarded for it, versus the homeowner who is struggling for relief, looking for accurate information from Wells Fargo, and has been misled or misguided down a path to nowhere for over a year. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.